put this? It's applicable in so many places, or it could stand on its own. What I worry about is it might be too much for you. It could take 10, maybe 15 minutes. You're gonna say, oh, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm confused. But if you hit the end, you might actually just reach the enzymes, the punchlines. That might be what they're... I shouldn't say it. See, if I were to make a joke about what something is in some kind of shot, then I get in trouble. It's a joke. It's not misinformation. If you can't understand the joke and you believe it, then you believe all kinds of horrific shit that I cannot put upon you. It'd take about 10, 15 minutes. I don't know where it's going. I'm reading this book by Richard Bach. I talked about it about 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I don't know. I've been out in the world more than I ever wanted to be. But then the next day I picked it up and I saw the rest of it. And I'm like, wow. We're talking about a bloodless entity, about something that does not bleed, does not even live, but we live for it. The idea of something greater. How can it be greater than us if we're the ones that we made it up? We made it up, right? Isn't it general consensus? Huh? So, he said, you have become keeper of the pages. This, Leclerc, whoever that is, I'm gonna have to look him up. Doesn't have to be me, it can be anyone, as long as they promise no changes. Promise no changes. But someone is keeper of the pages? Someone, I suppose. And here begins the Pagite priesthood. Those who give their lives to protect an order of thinking become the priests of that order. Yet any new order, any new way is change. And change is the end of the world as it is. Which change are you okay with 10 years from now? He doesn't say that. I'm curious. These pages are no threat, I said. They're love and freedom with an exclamation point. And love and freedom are the end of fear and slavery. Of course, I said, vexed. What was he getting at? Why was Leslie standing silent? Didn't she agree that this was? Those who profit from fear and slavery, said Leclerc, will they be happy with the message of the pages? Probably not, but we can't let this light be lost. Will you promise to protect the light? He said. Of course, the other Pagites, your friends, they'll protect it too? Yes. And if the profiteers in fear and slavery convince the king of this land that you are dangerous, if they march on your house, if they come with swords, how are you going to protect the pages? I'll take them away. I'll escape. I'm very fast, but I'm getting older. I'm still very fast. Just don't have the stamina that I used to. It's doom. You can't count on that. And when you're followed and caught and cornered, if I have to fight, I'll fight, I said. There are principles more important than life. Some ideas are worth dying for. The old man sighed. And so began the Pagite words. He said, armor and swords and shields and banners, horses and fire and blood in the streets. They will not be small wars. Thousands of true believers will join you. Tens of thousands, swift and strong and smart. But the principles of the pages challenge the rules of every nation that keeps its power through fear and darkness. Tens of thousands will die against you. At last it began to dawn. The clear mind. What Leclerc was trying to tell me. To be known, he went on, to be distinguished from others, you will need a symbol. What symbol will you choose? What sign will you strike upon your banners? My heart sank under the weight of his words, but I struggled on. The symbol of light, I said. The sign of the flame. He saw the flame. He saw the light. But he was one of these people that is like a special guest. Not everybody gets to see the light. And so shall it be, he said, reading history unwritten, that the sign of the flame shall meet the sign of the cross on the battlefields of France, and the flame shall prevail, a glorious victory, and the first cities of the cross shall be leveled by your pure fire, but the cross shall join with the crescent, and together their armies shall swarm in from the south and the east, and down from the south, north, 100,000 armed men to your 80,000. Nothing like a good fight. Nothing like killing a bunch of people from your fucking homeland who wasn't attacking you and saying, we killed so many more of them than they killed us, right? Oh, stop, I wanted to say. I know what comes next. And for every soldier of the cross and warrior of the crescent, whom you kill protecting your gift, 100 will hate your name, as I said. In Iraq, the children of the fathers killed. They will hate us all the more because the mothers will tell the stories of the infidels who came running in and attacked their religion. They'll make it about religion. Really, it is. It's about so many different things. children will rise. For every soldier of the cross and warrior of the crescent whom you kill protecting your gift, 100 will hate your name. Their fathers and mothers, their wives and daughters and sons and friends will hate the Pageites and the cursed pages for the murder of their loved ones. And every Pageite will despise every Christian and cursed cross, and every Muslim and cursed crescent for the murder of their own. No, I cried. I cried. No, I cried. There, that's better. Right, take two. Every word he said was true. And during the wars, altars will spring up. Cathedrals and spires will rise to enshrine the pages. Take a look at this. As I was reading that, I remembered the thing as a small, young elementary school kid, Catholic school. This is a church, and this is a steeple. Open the doors and look at the people. They're all fucking burning in hell. And during the wars, altars will spring up. Cathedrals and spires will rise to enshrine the pages. These, those, everyone reaching for growth and understanding will find themselves burdened instead with new superstitions and new limits. Bells and symbols, rules and chants, ceremonies and prayers and vestments, incense and offerings of gold, the heart of pagism will turn from love to gold. Gold to build greater temples, gold to buy swords to convert the non-believers and save their souls. And when you die, first keeper of the pages, gold to build images of you. There will be towering statues, grand frescoes, paintings to commit the scene to immortal art. See, women in this tapestry. Here the light, there the pages, there the vault of the sky open to paradise. Here kneels Richard the Great in gleaming armor. Here the lovely angel of wisdom, the hallowed pages in her hand. Here, old Leclerc at his humble campfire in the mountains, witness to the vision. No, I thought, impossible. No, it wasn't impossible, it was inevitable. Give these pages the world, and there shall be another mighty religion, another priesthood, another us, and another them. One set against the other. In 100 years, 1 million will have died for the words we hold in our hands. In 1,000 years, tens of millions, all of this paper. There was no trace of bitterness in his voice, nor did it grow cynical or weary. Jean-Paul Leclerc was filled with a lifetime's learning, calm acceptance of what he had found. Leslie shivered. Do you want my jacket? I said, no, thank you. She said, Wookie, it's not the cold. Not the cold, said Leclerc. He stooped to picked a brand from his fire, raised it to touch the golden pages. This will warm you. No, I jerked the sheaf away. Burn the truth? The truth doesn't burn. The truth waits for anyone who wishes to find it, he said. Only these pages will burn. It is your choice. Would you like pagism? to become the next religion in this world? He smiled. You will be saints of the church. I looked to Leslie, saw the horror in her eyes that I felt in my own. She took the brand from him, touched it to the corners of the parchment. The blaze grew to a wide, sun-white blossom under our fingers, and in a moment we let the bright strands fall to the ground. They burned a moment longer and went dark. The old man sighed his relief. What a blessed evening, he said. How rarely are we given a chance to save the world from a new religion. You wonder why things don't get better? It's because all those who prophesy truth, well, they're riding the back of a lie.